Peace, family. In this series of videos, we're talking about the 3 levels of time-space perception. We've already discussed the biological organization of time-space regarding food, the energy for our time-ship spacesuits in this 3rd dimension. However, we didn't cover the energy body, in which we will go over now. Prana My Thoughts, or the energy or subtle body, refers to the energy body that takes in air and subtle nutrients, the prana and plasmas, that feeds the energy body inside. Most people breathe and don't think too much about it. The energy body has everything to do with the atmosphere of the earth. It is inseparable from it. Do we understand the actual effects that polluting the atmosphere has upon the energy body? When we take the space to meditate, what is the quality of our mindset? Are we thinking about laying the foundations of the golden ages? Or are we stuck on 3rd dimensional problems, bills, love, worry? The R&B group Funkadelic told us about this a long time ago in the messages in the music. Breath is very essential to how our body reacts and even how we think. The whole purpose of becoming conscious of our breath and practicing yoga or the discipline of breath assists in organizing the space of our internal system, and is to cultivate greater cosmic perceptions. That'll be very difficult to do if we're bound and heavy laden with the gravity of the 3rd dimensional problems. We cannot experience cosmic perceptions readily or systematically in a disciplined way unless we're working with the breath and energy body. How does control of breath bring new cosmic perceptions? Where is the base of those cosmic perceptions? Where do they reside in our being? That's where reading comes in. That's where classes and lectures and studying comes in, so that the spirit, your higher self, has something to bring to your mind from subconscious and inform you. So when we breathe consciously, we're taking the Akashic field into our lungs and energy body, and we are bringing something forth anew. Holomind Perceiver cannot be understood through a conditioned or a reactive mind. As the 7th mental sphere, the Holomind Perceiver is the master program or computer within our brain, located in and projected from the center of the corpus callosum. Today is Kin 56, the yellow self-existing warrior. The warrior has the power of intelligence, the action to question, and the essence of fearlessness. Time, V17, H2. Time is located in the 2nd time dimension, 4th mental sphere. It is activating on the 4th magnitude of 5th force, superconscious, coordinating circuit of beta alpha channel. It instructs us to activate and transfer internal 5th dimensional time signals of self-existing form to radio sense core of cosmic ascension. Let's break that down. The law of time states that time is the universal factor of synchronization. This means that time is the unifying factor that connects all things throughout the universe, from people to events to bodies in space. So right away we know that focus and concentration is required for higher mind control in the way of whatever we're ordering to be materialized in the 3rd dimension. How do we transfer form to our senses? We should have a picture of how the form of whatever it is we're asking for looks like. And when we have it defined and measured, then we apply higher mind control to it. Space, V4H5. Space is an infinitely locatable point. It is located in the first time dimension, first mental sphere, directly on psi output unit. Psi energy is our mental sensory information, and we are to transfer this energy with alpha alpha cosmic creation and with the force field of profound samadhi into the higher dimensions. This is a very specific and personal location for space. For example, we know that the first time dimension, first mental sphere, deals with past lives, how our lives were shaped as a child. It deals with phobias, fears, karma, and it also contains our telepathic, our precognitive, and our paranormal activities and gifts. However we may feel about these things mentally is going to affect our senses. The combination of the two combined are going to be in our space on this plasma or on this day. Whether we view this as good or bad, it is eligible to be recreated through the mastery of cosmic forces. Synchronicity, V7, H17. Synchronicity is a fourth dimensional reality that operates on a higher moving template of mathematical order, coordinating all phenomena telepathically. And here it is located in the third time dimension, second mental sphere, at the 8th magnitude of 6th dimensional ESP circuit that activates subliminal communication and alpha beta force field of informative samadhi, subconscious. How much is the number 8 from 1 through 11? The magnitude is fairly high to experience ESP in a synchronistic way. For example, let's say that you're having lunch and in your third eye, you see the mailman delivering a check into your mailbox. The flash is so quick until you really don't give it too much thought. Although you do feel an excitement in your spirit without any knowledge of what you saw in your third eye, so you dismiss the vision because you don't get off work until 5 o'clock and you know that the mailman runs earlier than that. So when you arrive to your house, you see the mailman leaving a letter in your box. When he leaves, you open it and find an unexpected check from a company that claimed they owed you money from a few years ago. Now, that's just one example of many, but you have to apply this particular matrices to your own set of life's variables. Notice how the first, second, and third time dimensions are communicating and forming a triangle. That's very significant and something to ponder on in this plasma. Peace to the gods.